Hi, Piers from Me and My Golf. Now in today's live lesson, Trevor was violently hooking the golf ball to the left, but the good news was we turned that hook into a draw in no time at all. And the best part about it was it was really simple. In fact, it was probably the simplest lesson that we've ever given on YouTube. So if you're someone who wants to hit more fairways, if you're hooking it or even slicing it, this works both ways, then you need to watch this video. We've got Andy on camera. Let's go. Okay, Trevor, so look, this is what's causing this hook. So if you look at this down the line view, we know that when you take the club back, the club goes very much above the plane, okay? And then on the way down, it very much loops down behind, shallows out behind the plane and under the plane, and then it's swinging very much out to the right, kind of like a Matt Wolf golf swing. So when we look at the flight scope data, we've already shown you this already, but the club path when you're striking the golf ball is averaging at 10 degrees out to the right. That means that obviously you're swinging under the plane a lot, and that's creating that club path to the right. So Trevor, just you come around here for me. Does that make sense so far, yeah?
Absolutely.
So what I'm going to do first of all, set up to the golf ball. There's one thing I'm just going to show you in the setup, and this often happens if you're someone who slices the golf ball. When Trevor's ready to hit it, pretty much, we'll see that that club face wants to point left. So the whole point for you is, you know, your club face used to be open, so on the way back you would work hard at keeping your swing drill and feeling was keeping the face pointing at the ball, and it felt like it was swinging straight to you on the way back. So we probably just need to actually, when we get ready to hit some shots in a moment, actually just feel as though you can see a bit more of the loft. So as opposed to close it like this, see a bit more of the loft. The other thing I'm going to do, fortunately enough, we've got a driver here. This is the driver when Nike stopped building golf clubs. 24 staff players from Nike, 22 of them went to this as free agents. So this golf club is a serious weapon, so it's yeah, really good. Good thing with it is though I can adjust it. So what I'm doing, I'm going from the draw setting and I'm going to bring it up into the fade a little bit. So I'm just going to create a little bit more of a chance for that ball to not hook back as much. What I am going to do as well, your bad one goes really quite low as well because of the nature of closing that face. So I'm actually going to go a little bit to the higher setting as well. So I've just dragged it out to the higher setting as well. Okay. There you go. So we've still got 9.5 degrees on there. We've moved that to there and we've moved that to there. So fade bias with a little bit of height. Okay. All I want you to do is just hit some shots. If the club path is staying at 10 degrees average, I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure the club face isn't going to be 8 and 7 degrees left of it like it was on the hook. Okay. Okay, let's have a go hitting one.
So just show a little more loft.
Absolutely, yeah. So it just feels as though you've got it ever so slightly open at setup. Yeah, good to go. Nice. Okay, well, we got one well right, which is fine. That was really nice. So here's the interesting thing on this. You might have hit that ever so slightly out of the toe, but your club path was 8.3 to the right, so very similar. Again, not changing the swing here, but the face to path was pretty square. Oh, that's amazing. So again, club path is the same as what we've done, 11.1. The face to the path then, 4.6. Does this feel comfortable with the club face setup?
I'm trying to, that's where you see I'm kind of hesitating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, like, should it be the club face be that, or should my hands be a little bit forward and open up the club face that way?
Glad you said that, because it kind of looks like what's happening is that you are having a look at, you're actually experimenting with both, you can see that. So if you have the face square and then set your hands, it's going to be less likely to go to the left. Okay. That makes sense. So if you actually have your normal grip and then just twist it open, you could actually just go back into that closed position quite easily. Okay. So it's always good whenever you're changing your face alignments to get the grip to match it.
So go down like this and then kind of move my hands, like.
Yeah, and it's only subtle. It's only subtle. Wow.
That one looked nice.
That was nice.
I actually don't even think I got all of it though. Ooh,
okay, we got a hook. First one for a while, really.
Yeah.
I think the message to you guys watching this as well, if you've got a lot of curvature on the shot, whether it's right or left, most people are trying to fix the path or fix certain big movements. Always look at the club face, because the face is going to be either open or closed to the path. So if you start there, that could completely change and neutralize out the ball flight, which is exactly what we're doing here. When somebody struggles with this as well, I think one good thing that you can do, when you just let it sit, that's how it's really supposed to sit. You know, when we see a lot of people, they manipulate the face. So a good way to maybe build your grip is let it sit, place your hands on, and then pick it up, because you're a hoverer, aren't you? So it's easy to manipulate this when it's in the air, but almost maybe worth going, well, that's how it should be. Okay. Place the hands on and then lift. So if you just let it sit there now, that's what a square face should look like, if that makes sense there. And then it's lifted up, as opposed to building it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then just start from there.
And then you start from there, because then you're just building it around what the true loft is on the golf club then.
Again, look at the carry on that one. Slightly right.
That's the okay right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
In terms of the good miss.
I am going to just go through one other thing which could be affecting your club path. So we know that your target is the tree down there, yeah? So if I just put this on your feet line, and I just put this on your shoulder line, come and stand behind me if you could, and have a look at these alignment sticks. I'll get out of the way so the camera can see this. So basically, your feet line is definitely to the right of that big tree, and your shoulder line, although it's not as far right as your feet line, it's still a little bit right of that tree.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to put an alignment stick on the ground and just square you up.
Okay.
And let's just see what happens to the shots. The warning will be if it starts going left too much, we stop.
Okay.
But we can definitely get the club path now. Oh, sunglasses. We can definitely get the club path now less to the right by just changing your alignment.
When you look up, Trevor, now, what does it feel like when you look to the target? How do you feel like you're aiming?
Much more left than I was.
Okay, left of target. Do you feel like you're way left of target now?
Yeah, definitely feel left of target.
You can see why you had to aim to the right.
Yeah.
Because you had to do something to stop it hooking.
Exactly.
But in effect, it's adding to the problem almost.
I see.
It's like you're trying to put the fire out with petrol.
Now you can have the confidence to use the face now as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's right on the target.
Probably the straightest one you've hit today.
Definitely a straight one.
That one was nice.
Okay, so your club path on that one was actually zeroed out, 0.2, with a face to path of 0.3.
Wow.
That's a straight golf shot.
Wow.
Two of the straightest shots you've hit.
Alignment matters, huh? Like that, a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
So remember, anytime you see the curve, it just means the face is close to the path.
I love the height you're getting on your drives though now. That's a big difference.
Much improved.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice shot.
Really good.
Very nice. Tiny little draw.
Yeah, and that's nice. That's a really tight number there. So 2.5 to the right with a club with a face which was 1 degree left of that. So that's really good. We're in a really good window there. This, I believe that this here is crucial for you. You get that correct for you, which is square, then you've got a real good chance.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, Andy, when I put it down,
yeah,
force it to be straight, and then I pick it up.
There you go.
That's helping me not, because I was correcting it in the air.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah. It
And
just shows you what the true loft of the club is, and you go, oh, that's what it should look like, and then you're up there. You're building a solid grip around a good face.
Yeah, and that was all conditioned from you slicing it. That's what's left over from the slice, if that makes sense.
100%.
Yeah, very good. Bullet straight, that one.
It's got to be one of the best today.
Let's have a look at that.
Got to be one of the best. That's nice, that one.
Yeah, club path 0.0, absolutely zero value. Okay, Trevor, so let's look at the differences here now. So we can see the swing on the left, that was obviously the original one. We can see how much the club head is behind the plane. And then if we look here on the right, we can actually see that it's obviously still under the plane, but it's not as under the plane as it was when you were hitting the first shots that you were hitting. So awesome work, really well done. So look, if you want to have myself and Andy as your coach, click that link there or simply download the app and we'll see you soon.